guy did a pretty good job. He managed enough to get we left a lot on the table and we left some points on the board, but we also won the game. And
We did.
and we converted and we succeeded in the biggest spot when we had to on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely.
Got in and we got out.
And that's what we didn't do the week before. And for various reasons, players, coaches, communication,
Numbers.
And
none of that.
And we're
all that was fixed. All that was corrected.
Yeah. And we're sitting here 5-1 moving into week 6. Time now to recap week 5. An interesting week in college football. The biggest story, I think, is USC blows it in Boulder but survives. This was a mixture of two things. This was a mixture of Colorado having phenomenal athletes as well as USC getting exposed a little bit. I think USC, without Caleb Williams, is not a top 10 team. I really do. And I think it's going to show against Notre Dame in South Bend. So, but they beat Colorado on the road. They survived on an onside kick. Credit to Colorado. They played their tails off in the second half. I was very impressed by Coach Prime's buffs there in the second half, especially at home. You're down 41-14 in the third quarter. You make it 48-41 at the end of the game. That's awesome. Oregon State dominated Utah. I mean, the final score was 21-10, I think, 21-7. This was 21-0 the entire game. They dominated Utah. Penn State. I don't know if you guys saw this one. You all made fun of me saying this is a head nod pick. They had to run it up. They had to run up the score in the fourth quarter to beat Northwestern. I know they won handedly, but they ran that crap up. It was 10-10 in the second quarter. Kentucky blows out Florida. Billy Napier's done. That seat is hot in Gainesville. It's been hot. Dylan, we talked about it on the show a couple times when he was hired, when it was just you and I. This guy's toast. He's lost now 3 straight years to Kentucky. He's done.
Job's impossible. I don't know why anyone would want that job.
Florida job?
Yeah, that's unrealistic expectations.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Georgia wins another close one. They're broken. They're not okay. I would not be surprised if a team upsets them here soon. Granted, their schedule is in their favor with the division of the SEC they play in. You know, the toughest games left for them, I'd say, are Tennessee and Missouri, maybe. They got Kentucky this week at home, though, at night at Sanford. So Michigan embarrasses Nebraska. Michigan looks good. They're beating these mediocre opponents like they should. However, I'd really like to see them play somebody. They don't play somebody until they play Penn State, which they're going to roll in undefeated in. You look at their strength of schedule, it's embarrassing. Texas looks good. I think Texas runs the table, to be honest with you guys. I really do. I think this Texas team, they are good, and Texas is back. BK, have it your way, 9-3 or 8-4. I thought Notre Dame was the problem, bud. It looks the exact same to me. Giving up 50 points. Jeez, oh, Pete's. Alabama looked like Alabama. I don't know if you guys saw this game. Alabama, they dominated Mississippi State. Saban looked like he made Tommy Rees cry in the press box. It was kind of funny there. Tommy Rees and Clemson. They kind of made a statement on the road against an undefeated Syracuse. They dominated that game from start to finish. Their most complete game they've played this season. Clemson playing for a little 9-3 season. Might be a little comeback. I think they make their way back into the top 25 soon if they can keep winning. Maryland is 5-0. The Virginia Cavaliers are 0-5. UCF blew a 3-touchdown lead against Baylor and lost 36-35 at home. That just can't happen. I mean, you had a 21-point lead and you lose by 1 to Baylor. Not good. West Virginia knocks off TCU 24-21 and is 4-1 on the year. I was the only one here who picked West Virginia to knock them off. This West Virginia team can make some noise in the Big 12. Obviously, they still got to play Texas and Oklahoma, but I think this is a sneaky team that could find their way to make some noise, chaos. We live for chaos for Notre Dame. Watch out for West Virginia. They could cause some chaos. Pitt gets beat 38-21 at Virginia Tech. They are now 1-4 on the year. There is a lot of trouble there in Pittsburgh. A lot of trouble. I think Narduzzi, he's on his way out at Pitt.